and then the story is just got into different areas, so that this area enabled me to get into bio, nano, chemistry, electromagnetics, different subjects. A wide area became a totally multidisciplinary. So from civil engineering to all these things, I was able to get that thanks to all the experience I had. And I specialized in one area called structural health monitoring. So essentially, basically, you try to find out the health of the structure. So I used to tell my students, if you missed out on becoming a doctor, this is a way to become a doctor, structural doctor. You can actually find the health of the structure. And this became a big thing to space vehicles, to nuclear vehicles, to aerospace vehicles, to piping industries. So I've done a major projects for all of this. This is a major area, and I'm recognized as one of the top experts in the world. So in the year 2016, I got the International Award for Structural Health Monitoring Person of the Year Award. And I'm also in the major associate editors to the two major international journals that deal with it. So I'm highly connected in these areas. So it's very satisfying journey for me, and still continue to do projects for many international organizations like Boeing, Pratt & Whitney, and here to all the DRDO labs and space in this area. I've graduated about 28 PhDs now, and I have nine more PhDs working with me, and I have projects close to about $5 million with still going, and I have 3 more years of service. So that is what it is. So you still have energy to do. So the reason why all these things stands to the excellent the basics concepts that I was given in this college. Unlike those days, there were very few engineering colleges. I came 78 to 83, 5-year batch. And all my teachers were PhDs, dedicated. Those basics, even today, I'll tell you, civil engineers make the best in multidisciplinary environment. I've seen many people, even my own, out of 28 graduate students, 5 of my top graduates are all civil engineers. And aerospace is something where you can get into multiple disciplines. It is discipline of disciplines. I have people from electronics background, mechanical background, civil background, materials background, but civil engineers exceeded. So I am very happy that because their problem solving ability is much better, especially in the kind of work I do. Same thing, I say that my teachers gave me those background which enabled me to go through whatever that I have done. And the good thing is I also published 10 books in top international journals, publishers. And the recent one came as early as just last month. And most of my books are very highly cited. And among the aerospace engineers, aerospace domain researchers in the country, I am the topmost cited person, and one of the topmost cited in the world. These are all thanks not to me. Of course, I had energy, but my ideas, I have to thank my students. And 7 of my students are now faculty in IITs. So this is series goes on. We call Taylor series, right? We learned. So Taylor there, he prevails the series, many series goes. In fact, my advisor is called Doyle and his advisor is Taylor. So the Taylor series continues. And this is a journey that we keep on doing, small service, what we do to the generations that come on. So this is about it. I don't want to do more bore. I just wanted to say a few things about what is going to happen to the college now that we got autonomy. Over the last previous years, for various reasons, infrastructures were not good, faculty was not good, placement was not good. Today, if you talk about engineering college, they talk about placement. Not in our days, there was nothing called placement cell. But today, we need to have a very strong standard. If you look at, compare UVCE with other colleges, probably other colleges outweigh them in kinds of placement the company brings, the kind of faculty, the kind of money they have, and the kind of research output. So the research output is practically zero over the last few years because there are no quality faculty. And now it's very good that realizing the potential what this college had before and the potential that is going to have, they are given the autonomy. And one of the fundamental things that people here or all has to ensure that there should not be government meddling in the new setup. It should be completely, see, I've seen how IISc works, I've seen how IIT works, I've seen many private colleges where I am a part of the governing council or something like that. The moment you have interference, the quality will come down. In fact, I asked Satish to sometime back to give me the data. What is the largest ranked person who joined? 44,000 CET rank. He gets an admission in UVC. In our days, to get into UVC, you know how difficult it was. That means 44,000 means he just written 2 or 3 answers correctly and given it. And that is the kind of, we don't want somebody that if you want to come to the IIT status, there should be a complete radical change how things work. And now the problem starts. Create a problem to keep this college going. This is an outstanding college with outstanding alumni that has formed. And I talked to a couple of members who were in the committee which formulated the guidelines for this autonomy. One of that is our own very famous alumni, Dr. V.K. Atre. And he was a part of the committee. And he told that the government has ensured that it will not interfere in its, because for the few years, I don't know, the government has to fund this. The moment they get funding, the interference will come in a different form. So, the good that now we have a very distinguished person as the chairman board of governors. I hope the director of this institute is a very well-known academic who understands academics, research, and teaching, how important infrastructure development. And I request all of you, including the Alumni Association, to be a force behind to see what we want in this college, what we see this college say 50 years down the road. It can't become IIT immediately. You know, even the newer IITs are struggling. We don't have land, we don't have buildings, we don't have many things. I don't know how that will be accomplished, but we need a vision. We want this to happen. These are all colleges. They have made all very big people here what we are, but we want this to go to the IIT level. Lot of hard work. It's not something that it has to. I cannot say it cannot happen overnight, but we need dedicated person who can take it forward without the interference of the government should not be there. So let us pray, let us hope this happens, and I thank all of you for taking patience to hear. I'll stop here, and thank you very much.